Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Ghost Stories and Folklore. Shortly after the acquittal, Lizzie Borden and her sister Emma purchased a house up on a hill and moved from the 2nd Street home that was the crime scene of her parents' brutal murder. Lizzie finally got her mansion, and they eventually referred to the home as Maplecroft. And tonight, my friends, that is the focus of this Ghost Stories and Folklore. I need to mention that this location has somewhat newly reported paranormal activity. Not that the activity has not been going on at this location for a while, but it has just been recently purchased from private homeowners, and a preliminary investigation with a psychic medium has been conducted. Let's now review the report we found from that visit and investigation, my friends, and you be the judge whether there is paranormal activity at the former home and residence of Ms. Elizabeth Borden, also known as Lizzie Borden. In the early spring of 2018, the new owners of Maplecroft, which are also the owners of the Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast, brought in a psychic clairvoyant medium to see what he sensed at the building. Immediately, he was surprised by the activity that he sensed when he crossed through the threshold. Just one of these things that he picked up on was balls of energy lights moving across the front parlor areas, and the images of a party that was still going on for more than a century ago. He sensed several spirits at the party, and especially 2 men that were in the corner of the room and did not like his presence there. He went on to explain that the party was some type of Easter celebration, and he even picked up on the presence of Lizzie herself, describing her as being dressed in a deep satin purple dress, and looking like she did at the time when Emma and her purchased the home. He also sensed a pianist in the corner entertaining the guests as they mingled and chatted, and children were outside in the yard participating in an Easter egg hunt. He said that Lizzie had striking eyes and a shade of gray that looked almost lavender near her dress, and was wearing little brown glasses. She smiled, and it was a very pleasant smile. Emma was also present at the party, dating the event between 1893 and 1905, the year Emma moved away from Maplecroft and became estranged from her sister. When Emma saw me, she left the room, he said. Emma wasn't a friendly character. Upstairs in a small room on the 3rd floor, thought to have been used for seances in Lizzie's time, he found 2 more spirits, an older gentleman and a woman, both mediums. The gentleman, he said, stood up and looked upset to have been interrupted. That gave me the willies, he said. Could these visions that he experienced be a residual type haunting that takes place at Maplecroft, as if it was a record repeating the same party over and over? Of course, my friends, as we know, more investigations need to be performed at the location. A tour guide who is also a paranormal investigator from the Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast conducted a preliminary investigation in the home as well. She was able to get intelligent type responses from an entity who she believes was Lizzie herself, with responses on the spirit box of hello and Nance when she was asking questions about Lizzie's close friend and actress, Nance O'Neill. She truly believed that Lizzie's spirit still roams the halls of Maplecroft, although she passed away back in 1927. How will these spirits that roam Maplecroft act when more investigators get the chance to come in and perform more investigations? Will they come forward and make their presence known to the paranormal community? Or will they hide themselves within, trying not to be detected? There are those who have claimed in the past that Lizzie lived a very secluded life within the walls of Maplecroft, and only let in those who were close to her and she considered to be very close friends. How will her spirit feel once her home is open to the public? Here is an excerpt that further explains the question, my friends. After Lizzie and Emma moved into the house in the late 1800s, carriage drivers, for a small extra fee, would offer passengers disembarking from the train station a look at the dwelling place of Lizzie Borden, the infamous accused hatchet slayer. How many must have peered up at the second-story front window hoping for a glimpse? How many dared to sing the snippet of the famous 40 wax ditty? What did she think and feel as she gazed quietly through the lace curtains down French Street? Why did her sister Emma leave her? So many unanswered questions have fueled such an obsession with the house on the hill. If Lizzie had killed Abby and Andrew Borden, was it for just such a house as Maplecroft? If you like this episode of Ghost Stories and Folklore, be sure to hit the like button. And if you would like more videos from Panady videos in the future, make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell for notifications. If you dare.